Hey YouTube, Sandy Frank here. Today, episode of the Hobby Talk, we're going to be talking about Pokemon full art cards, and especially trying to focus on alternate art full art Pokemon cards. And I think alternate art cards are very collectible, and cards I very much enjoy collecting and are very fun. Maybe you guys might enjoy collecting that type of thing as well. But to get into the full art alternate art cards, really should start from the beginning. In the beginning, Pokemon artworks, they were the cards, they had art on the top half of the card like this. And I'm especially talking about holographic cards. I mean, even the non-holos, you would see the art on the top half of the card, and then the bottom half is the gameplay portion of the card. And this they did this for many years, up until the black and white era. And in the black and white era, you saw the very first ever full art cards. Really neat looking cards. The art of the Pokemon takes up the whole card instead of just half the card. So that's where you get the term full art card. So this was around 2011 when they started doing full art cards. And if you've noticed, this card, it does not have embossed surface on it. They started doing that with the Next Destiny set, which was in 2012. And here's a full art EX from that set. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but if you look at the card, this is also a good way to tell if a card is legit or not. As you can see, the surface of the card is embossed and it's textured. And people that make fake Pokemon cards will probably not put all that expense and effort into making the surface like that. So remember, up to 2012, a full art card did not have that textured surface. And then in 2012, starting with Next Destinies, they started putting that really cool textured, you can feel that on the card also. So this was the EX full arts. And then they also did some special gold. As you can tell, that's definitely embossed. Gold secret rare cards. They're full art cards. And then in 2014, we got into the XY era, and they continued the full art textured surface full art cards. Like here's a Sceptile, and you can tell by looking in the light how much texture there is on that card. Really neat. And they also brought into play the Mega full art cards, which is really cool. I very much enjoyed collecting these as well. These were, you only find Mega full art cards in the XY era. Okay, so then this brings us to 2017. We go to the Sun and Moon era, and we're still doing full art Pokemon cards. Pretty much all full art cards are ultra rares, so they're very tough to pull. They weren't EXs anymore; they're now called GX cards. But as you can see, again, textured surface. Also, the regular GX cards, very static look to them. They're nice looking, but not much going on. It's just the Pokemon there, kind of more of a computer CG look to the card, and you have just a kind of static background. And then you would also be able to get very tough to pull rainbow rare, secret rare full art cards. These were not part of the regular set. They were secret rares. You can see the number there is, this one's 244 out of 236. So if that number on the left is higher than the number on the right, you have a secret rare. So these, very tough to pull, and they would have a lot of these, but they were just like these images, except with the rainbow effect. And then with Hidden Fates, we got some shiny GX full art cards, which are really nice. A lot of people love collecting those, but those are only from the Hidden Fates set. And they also did some gold. They're not really secret rares, but they are the gold GX full art cards. So in 2018, Pokemon started doing these tag team sets. And these were really neat cards because you would have more than one Pokemon featured on the card. This is the first time they ever had cards that played this way. Like this one's even called Moltres and Zapdos and Articuno GX full art. And for a lot of these, there would be the regular full art card, and then they'd also have a rainbow rare on some of them, and also, for the first time ever, an alternate art full art card. And this is where things get very interesting to me, because the alternate art full art cards are amazing artworks. I think some of the coolest artworks that Pokemon has put out. Like this is the exact same card as this, except the alternate art. This was actually a promo. But if you look at all three of these cards, they have the exact same stats, exact same attacks, all that. But this one is a totally different artwork on it, and it's called alternate art. And that's where they get that name from. And so in these tag team sets, I've been finding it very fun to try to find nice alternate arts. Like here's the regular Blastoise and Piplup full art GX, and then here is the alternate art. Like you said, exact same stats and everything. It's just a different artwork on it, and it's usually a lot more going on than just a static CGI picture of the Pokemon. Usually a lot more stuff going on in the picture, and it's more more character to the art, I would say. And it seems like the alternate arts are very much harder to get than the regular arts. I'll just show you some examples of those. Like here's the Gengar Mimikyu, the regular full art, and there is the alternate art. So again, pretty cool. Both of them look cool to me, but this is the harder to get alternate art. And let's see, here's a Celebi and Venusaur, the regular full art, and the alternate art. Really cool artworks in those. And this one actually came, some of the alternate arts come out as promos, and some of them are part of the sets. And here's a bunch of other just alternate art cards from some of these tag team sets that I really like. There's the Eevee and Snorlax. There's a Slowpoke and Psyduck. The Charizard Braixen. Just really cool artwork on that one. The Venusaur and Snivy. Reshiram and Zekrom. Also has their trainer on there. This one's really cool. The Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia, like in a museum or something, a statue of those Pokemon. This one's awesome. I love this one. This one was done by Uyami, and it's a Magikarp and Wailord. And what's really cool is the perspective of the art there. Of course, you know, Wailord, he's a whale, gigantic Pokemon, and Magikarp's just this little fish. But in this alternate art, he's being sprayed up close to your point of view, where the Magikarp is way bigger than the Wailord. So really cool idea there for the art. And here's the Mewtwo and Mew, just really cool art. Just like Mewtwo's just so put out right now, having to deal with Mew back there. So that brings us to the Sword and Shield era. And in 2020, we didn't really see alternate arts, but now we are starting to see Pokemon really step up the alternate arts, and starting with the battle styles. And I'll just show you an example. Like here's a full art Empoleon V. We're not GX anymore now, the full arts are V. And here's the alternate art, and just let's see if you can see that. Just phenomenal artwork on that card with all the Pokemon on there. Just a really cool image there. It's much better than just the static full art V. Very cool. And I think there was 2 of the V cards that had alternate arts. Now, when Evolving Skies comes out, there's going to be tons of alternate art V cards, full art cards. And also Chilling Reign, we're going to see a lot more. So it's going to be very fun for me to try to hunt down some of the alternate arts of those sets. We also, in Sword and Shield, we had from Shiny Fates, the Shining V cards. Another really cool thing that they're doing is the shiny gold cards. They're secret rares, and I think almost every set has had 2 of the secret rare gold cards, which I've really been having fun trying to track those down. And also Sword and Shield, we started getting VMAX full art cards. Now these look really cool, but they are not super tough to pull, just the VMAX full art. But you do get Rainbow Rare Secret Rare VMAX cards, which are very tough to pull and really cool. Also, with Shining Fates, we saw shiny VMAX full art cards. Those were really neat. And with Battle Styles, they are now putting out, and you will definitely see this in Chilling Reign, and I'm sure in all the other sets the rest of this year. These are VMAX full art secret rare alternate art cards. So very tough to pull and very eye-catching artworks on these. Like if you look real close, there's like teensy little things, that little small details in that picture that you just can't really appreciate just looking on camera. So I know Chilling Reign has at least 2 of these special VMAX full art secret rare cards, alternate arts, and I'm pretty sure Evolving Skies is going to have tons of them with all the Eevee evolutions. Alright guys, that is kind of like just a quick overview of what exactly, like when you hear me talking or other Pokemon collectors talking about alternate arts, that's what we mean. It's a different artwork. They're usually a lot tougher to pull and usually a lot cooler looking cards. So, and that's what, it's really neat how Pokemon cards have evolved over time to where now we're getting really cool artworks like this that are really fun to chase down. Alright, stay tuned for more videos, and be sure and check back on Friday. We'll do a Friday follow-up of this video, and hopefully you guys have some interesting comments that we can look at. Because on Friday follow-up, we have you guys contribute to the discussion with your comments from this video. Alright, stay tuned for more videos later.